Habakkuk is? Do you know how to spell it? 3 Ks. Do you even know what the message is? Well, I know that it's going to inspire you. It inspired Martin Luther in his Reformation, and so we don't need to overlook this book. Let's take a look at it. Author. The prophet Habakkuk is mentioned as the author in chapter 1, verse 1. Date written between 610 and 605 BC. You are going to have to come to the conclusion that even when you do not see God working, He's working. There are so many great verses in this tiny book. You're probably familiar with the one from chapter 3. I think it's verses 16 through 19. And it talks about how, He's made my feet, like the feet of a deer, I can go in the hind places. If you've heard of Hannah Hunnard's book, Hind's Feet, in high places, that's where that comes from. But one of my personal favorites is Habakkuk 2:2, where it says that the Lord said to him, write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets so that a herald may run with it. For the revelation waits an appointed time. It speaks of the end, and it will not prove false. Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and not delay. See, he is puffed up. His desires are not upright. But the righteous will live by his faith. Come on, that's got to be the practical application as well. The just are going to have to live by faith. Now, I'm going to tell you 5 things that are in the book of Habakkuk that I think would personally apply to your life, okay? This is the conversation between Habakkuk and God, and if you'll admit it, this is conversation between you and God too. Number 1, why do God's people suffer? Number 2, God answers and says, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Number 3, then we say, okay, you're God, but please tell me why this is happening. Number 4, then God answers and gives you some more information, but tells you basically to be silent before Him. Number 5, just like Habakkuk, you wind up expressing your faith. He did it to music, but expressing your strong faith and coming back around to the place that you will wait on God. Really, what other choice do you have? So that is the message in Habakkuk. It kind of reminds me of Job, who had all these trials, and he just did all of this pondering and why, God? And God did come down and talk to him, but there wasn't a 1 + 1 = 2 answer. So Habakkuk, one of the reasons I love chapter 2, verse 2 is he's saying, make the message plain. Write it down and make it plain so that he who runs with it may understand it. And so sometimes you just have to set your goals, set your course, set your pace, but then just wait on the Lord to bring you to that finish line. And that is the way that it goes. All right, we've got just a few books left in the Old Testament. And if you like the series, give me a like on Facebook, drop me a comment or an email. I love hearing from you. I am Laura Harris Smith, and I will see you tomorrow on today's Daily Minute.